Hey you, and welcome back to Finding Paradise. Mass confusion, man, I have no idea what's happening here. Get a cup of tea, cause this might very well be the last episode. Well, you probably already know if this is the last episode, cause it'll have like ending in the title. But I don't, but I think we're getting close to unraveling this mystery. Are you playing up here? There's the book. What did you write in the book, Colin? The first time we came here. That was the first time I accompanied you to play the scales too, wasn't it? Yeah, it helped. It still does, actually. Well, no one likes to practice scales alone. But you could never actually hear what I was playing, could you? It's nice up there today. It always is. You don't have to leave anymore. I can fly now. Wherever you go, I can go with you. You really are stubborn, aren't you? Don't you think you're getting a bit too old for me to stay? People would laugh at you if they knew. They can laugh all they want. I don't care. You made me who I am today. I learned to fly because of you. I kept playing the cello because of you. You taught me to practice the scales. No, Colin. I can't teach you anything you don't know, nor can I make you do anything you don't want to do. Maybe all you really wanted was for someone to be there. Even if it was just someone like me. I know it's mesmerizing here, Colin. But you've been spending so much time with me and imagining what couldn't be. Don't you think you're forgetting what actually is? And all that could be? Sometimes stepping out of this little world we've made is the only way to notice and appreciate all the beautiful things around you. It's really difficult stepping out of your little world when you have been hurt so many times. Everyone becomes the enemy, you know? Even people you haven't met. I just don't want to be alone. Sure. If I go, you'll be alone at times even when you don't want to be. But that's all part of growing up, and it's all part of life. It's what makes fleeting moments with loved ones treasured, and our memories precious. It's also what drives you to seek out what you wouldn't find if you just stayed here with me. There's a lot out there waiting for you, Colin. I can't promise it'll always be good, but I know you won't find all that you need living only in these pages of ours. You brought me into this world. I won't forget that. Oh, he wrote their story in the book. And the reason it wasn't in real ink is because it's imaginary. Only he can read it. And while some things are meant to stay, some are only meant to carry you so far. In my own way, I know I will always be there to protect you. And whatever comes, if it's something we could do, then it's something you could do. What do you say, Colin? Are you ready? I don't think you can ever be ready to leave your own little world. I don't know. I don't think I'm ready for it to end. I don't care what you are and aren't. You were my first real friend. Hey, this doesn't have to be the end for us. One day you might look back and realize how fast this precious life has passed you by. And on that day, I'll come back once more. We'll talk like how we used to talk, and you'll tell me all about your day. No, about your life. You'll tell me about what a happy life you've had, and all the nice memories you've made. I might not have such a happy life, you know. You're such a downer, you know that? Have a little faith in yourself, Colin. Of course you will. I know you will. It may take a long time, and it may take a lot of work and effort. But when that day comes, I know you'll have lots of happy memories to share. It's almost time. How much have you written in that book by now? You've replaced its pages so many times, huh? I must talk a lot. Sorry about that. But now that I'm going, perhaps you could finally spare more pages for other things. It's your book. You don't have to always write about me anymore. It's just like life, right? Same book, filled with all kinds of different pages. As it should be. Take care of yourself, alright? Hey. I still haven't said goodbye yet. You already have, Colin. A long, long time ago. Goodbye, Faye. She never came back, did she? Guess not. I wonder if she's a cause or an effect. As in, do you think Colin's unhappy because she never came back again? If Colin only wanted to see her again, I doubt he would have needed to call us. Yeah. So perhaps her absence at the end meant that he was already unhappy by then. Well, back to square one. Oh. This place is destabilizing again. We don't have much time left. Let's move. We have to make do with what we have. Wait. Do we even know what we're doing with him yet? I have a few ideas to try, but we still need to link the mementos first. Let's get back to the overworld and figure things out while we do that. Alright. I still have so many questions. What the heck? Wait just a... What the hell is going on? In my own way, I will always be there to protect you. Neil? What's taking you so long? This place is falling apart. There's no time to wait for him. Connect Colin's life. Paper airplanes, I think. Connected. Wait, there's no paper airplane here. There. Oh shit. Oh no, no, no. I'm dumb. I'm so dumb. I see what I have to do. Holy shit. Man, am I dumb. There's no cello up there though, so I'm not all dumb. That's already connected. There's no flower here. It's bullshit. There's no flower here either. I can rotate the middle as well. I can rotate the middle as well. This makes more sense. Because then you go there, paper airplane there, paper airplane here as well. Yes. Yes. You're a freaking genius, Stefan. Yes. Oh, thank God there's a book up here. I done did it, Mom! I think that's all of them, but... Was that a... What the hell is happening? What is this place? I have no idea anymore. His memories, they're falling apart. Call them. But when you go through the procedure and live that new life, just hold on to something from here. It's not like that, Fia. I won't forget about you. Colin, what the hell did you do? But in the blink of an eye, suddenly, there's no more time. And I find myself here. Just like everyone else. I just want to feel like I've done enough in this world before I go, you know? That's why we're here, Colin. Tell us your regrets. What is it that you want us to fix? I want you to make me live that fulfilling life. Without changing anything I've been through. There's a jellyfish. Ah. We only have so little time in this life. If we'd never be able to do all that we want. No matter what we do, there'd always be other things we'd want to try, other paths to take. Did it spill on your dress? Hey, just one more excuse to jump into the lagoon. I thought she was gonna say something way more saucy. You know, we don't have to waste all that lemon juice. Have you ever tried writing with it? Lemon juice? No. Why? Ha! Then prepare to be mind blown by some elementary school magic. Get this, it's invisible ink. Invisible ink? Yep, the writing appears in color only when you heat the paper up. Come on, I'll show you. Let's write something with it. It's been a while since I've written. Well, never too late to start again. How about a letter? To whom? Each other, of course. We could write about this trip. It's been kind of a journey, hasn't it? And at the end of it, we could show each other what we wrote of it all. Why was this not part of that memory? Why was this not part of that memory earlier? I don't know, Neil. It would seem everything is kind of messed up. Why would you even consider? Why would you toss aside everything we have for something make-believe? I'm not tossing anything aside. We all have regrets, be it righting a wrong or a dream long past. At Sigmund Corp, we give you that second chance to make things right. Because with our help, it's never too late. Wait, these don't seem like just randomly scattered memories. Could it be that this sedative's wearing off? So confused. You are different, even from the man you were when I first met you. You're no longer aloof, you know? When you're here, you're actually here. I know it's mesmerizing here, Faye spoke after a pause, shifting her gaze back up to the sky. But you've been spending so much time with me and imagining what couldn't be. Don't you think you're forgetting what actually is? And all that could be? Okay. Look. I got it. I got your message, you hear me? I know you're still here. You can come and get me now. Damn it, I really thought it was her. Wait. Is that really the only way to... Ah! Poor Neil. I'm along for the ride too, you know, but he's just getting tossed around. Ow. Where the hey have you been? I figured it out, Ava. I figured out the impossible. I mean, it took an unholy amount of spoon feeding, but I guess that's what it takes when we're on the inside of it. What are you talking about? Yes, just what are you talking about? The sedative. It wore off already? You don't sound too happy about it. We're here to help Colin, and you're the mental process that's in the way. Well, lucky for you, that can be amended now, Candid. So, looks like we're about out of time. If you're going to erase me for good, you might as well hurry. No, we're not going to erase you. We're going to erase us. Wait, what? Colin never needed our service, Ava. He already had her. The ability to change his reality. To live in a different world. One that filled... Oh. I get it now. Kan Gao. I get it. One that filled the gaps of what he wanted, all in his head. Took me a lot of spoon feeding too to get what the game is trying to tell us. She is what we do, Ava. And yet, she left. She left. Which could have only meant one thing. What you're trying to imply? No, that can't be right. What we do is different from just this. How is it different? Because there's more to it. There's more to what we do. We fulfill wishes. We give meaning to people's lives. What we do, it has to be more than just that of an imaginary friend. It's a lot more elaborate for sure. But for someone who had to fight just to let go of fantasy and embrace reality, maybe our existence was merely an unwelcomed amplifier. A reminder of the make-believe, the imaginary. And the endless possibilities that make reality seem less than what it is. Hey, you two! Things aren't looking good with the patient. I don't know what you're up to, but you might want to get out of there. And by might wanna, I mean you need to. After all that, huh? I guess none of this even matters anymore. There's no way we'd still have the time to implement any actual changes. No, we might not have the time. But what about her? She's already linked to the machine's interface, right? Without us, all procedures would be internalized. So much could be done in a fraction of a moment. You're suggesting giving sole control of the machine to a mental process of the patient? The ethical implications of that, it hasn't been done for good reasons. Hasn't been done because no patient has had a chance like this. Besides, what's our alternative? Just leave and mark this as a write-off? But what about legal complications? And the contract, it says... Oh, come on, Ava. When has the contract stopped us? Guys? Go on. I'll be right behind. Don't say I never trust you, Neil. Why are you doing this for us? Well, if I were Colin and on my last breath, I'd trust you over two strangers in white coats, right? Strangers, huh? Your colleague was right about one thing. There's more to what you do than just playing God with people's memories. You've been here for just a day, yet in all of his lifetime, no one else has truly seen the world through his eyes like you have. And, well, you're kind of the first I've been able to meet too. In some silly way, maybe that's a part of what Colin really wished for. It was one heck of a meet and greet, that's for sure. Full admin access transferred to unknown Faye. You gonna be alright? Just a little nervous, I guess. Well, given the circumstances, I'd say that's pretty alright. Hey. Do you think that in some ways I've truly existed? Well, for what it's worth, I think all our memories and everything in it can be nothing but the fiction we tell ourselves. Good luck out here. Colin's counting on you. You got this, sweetheart. His blood pressure is dropping. Vital signs are fading fast. I think he's letting go. I'm sorry for your loss. Please take all the time you need. I'll be in the living room with the paperwork. When they're ready, I'll let them know. Wow. Oh, I didn't try to leave. Just placed my fingers wrong. They need a moment. But what about the book? It's the book that I want to see. Always a little stark, isn't it? Seeing it like this, after just having been in there. It is what it is. I'm just a little cold. It felt warmer in there. The world is pretty cold, Neil. That's why we stay in our worlds. It's comfortable. It's warm. What we did back there, do you know if it worked? Hard to say. I'll try to dig through the data afterward, but... well, it's never been done like this before. I don't know how coherent it'd be. Guess we got another mess of a report to write. We can take care of that when the dust settles. In the meantime, I just remembered something. Get the book, yes! Hold it to the light. So, did you succeed? There was a complication. We tried to cope with something unorthodox, but... I'm just not sure if we'll ever know what really happened in those last moments. Hey, Sophia said you got a lighter. Yeah?
I never stood up very tall. I think my voice was fairly small. But there were times I'd want to shout, though my thoughts weren't sorted out. So I'd stumble and I'd fall. I learned to fly because of you. So if you left, I could go too. And everything you saw in me, that's what I wanted to be. Did I make it after all? All the grass on the other side, is it only greener in my mind? I'd still want it the same, because trading my yesterday is to wish my life away. As we dream and as we grow, we have to learn to let things go. But let the wonder never fade, though we've turned 10,000 pages, flying high or stuck below. I've searched for meaning amidst doubt. I finally figured that part out. And all the stories inside me feels like I'm bursting at the seams. And you're here after all the grass on the other side, is it only greener in my mind? I'd still want it the same, because trading my yesterday is to wish my life away.
Looking for something, old-timer? It's been a while, huh? A long while. You haven't changed much. And whose fault is that now? Listen, I wish we were under better conditions, but I know. I wish I still had the time to tell you about all that's happened since then. It's okay. I was there. I'm only here to say goodbye. Just tell me one thing though. Do you still have any regrets? Regrets? Yeah. I have a lot of those. But that's okay. The chances I missed, the mishaps, and all that I wish I had, well, they were all still part of it. They made way for all that I do have. And what I do have, I wouldn't trade for anything else in the world. That's all I wish to hear. Go on. They're waiting for you. It's time to go home. Hey, Colin? Sorry I had to leave back then. Thank you for having been there, even when nobody else was. God, that was amazing. That was absolutely amazing. It wasn't a cry ending like To the Moon was. It was... It was a relieving ending, you know? Because all these things that I regret in my life already, I'm so scared they're shaping my life to be something that I don't want it to be. All the things I didn't do, the things I failed, the people I failed, the people that I know more. Kind of feels like I'm gonna be okay with it. Maybe I won't be okay with it, but it's okay. I don't know. It also felt a lot like, this is maybe gonna sound odd to some people, but it felt a lot like Dumbledore's last words. When Harry asked him, "Sir, is this all happening inside my head?" And Dumbledore turns around and He says, of course it's all happening inside your head. But why should that mean that it's any less real? Which I really like. This game hit really close to home. I didn't think it would at first, but it hit a lot closer to home than I thought it would. Hit a lot closer to home than I thought it would. I'm gonna put it this way, because it's a really sensitive topic to me. You don't have to tell the guy who spent his last 6 years making over 1,000 YouTube videos that hiding away in an imaginary world can be both comforting but definitely also hurtful. And having reached, I'm 23, having each, like, I'm by no means old and wise yet. I'm old and wise, like Dumbledore, no. It was just really, I can't tell you what it was. I have a podcast on my channel about this, which I need to update at some point, because I've gotten smarter and better with words. Maybe I'm gonna be able to paint a clearer picture of what I'm trying to say. But I hit a really, really difficult time when I was about 13, 14. And it really went to shit when I was 17. And I got really, really good at creating a world where I could escape. And you've been part of that. This channel. This entire YouTube channel. It's all about that. I mean, let's be honest, you don't make 1,000 YouTube videos sitting there talking to a camera if you're happy. Maybe you do. Maybe you do. I just know I didn't. I don't. Past and present tense. Probably, unfortunately, also future tense. It's my world. You know? And it's warm. You guys make it warmer. You guys definitely make it warmer. Yeah, I don't know. It's weird, right? It's like, it's a world in my head, yet I share it with you. That's such a weird thing about YouTube. It's public, but it's still not. It's in my head. To me, it's like in my head. My entire channel is like, this is gonna make me sound like fucking batshit crazy, but trust me, there's weirder stuff going on in here, let's be honest. But it's like, it's my escape world. If that makes sense. Yeah. Yeah, this is my world. I definitely can't stay in it forever. I wish I could. I wish for nothing more than to one day be able to walk out of this world into reality, be brave enough to face reality, but leave the door open to you. Because when I say that this is my world that I escaped to, and I can't stay here forever, that doesn't mean that the world is destroyed when I leave it. I hope that I can preserve it for something that maybe you can go to. And I hope that you're already using it for that now. I'm just also in here, you know? But I hope that I can always keep this as something that you can go to when you're feeling blue. I'm kind of rambling right now. Hashtag deep and all that. I know that some of you are probably going like, what the fuck are you on about right now? That is some deep shit right there. Pretentious douchebag. Douche nozzle. But I hope what I just said finds the right person. Maybe people. But I at least hope it finds one right person. I also hope it finds you. You. You were definitely in my world. For quite a long time. Hope it was warm. You left it cold. Sup. Where are you? At my scotch, drinking home. You said you'd be here. I said I'd visit, like we always do, not attend the funeral. When was the last time we even did that? I know, but I just thought we owe it to him after... Dr. Rosaline, we're about to start. The mustache. Sure. You gotta talk like that when you have a mustache. Go on, I'll get my turn. She has a pink phone. I kinda do too. I don't know where it is. What the hell is my phone? I don't know. Alright, enjoy your scotch. You know it. Now, where were we? Oh, not looking sketchy at all, Neil. I asked you to knock, not hack my lock. Switching to digital was a terrible idea. Why didn't you just keep both locks on? Dang nabbit, Rob. I don't know why she even got you involved. Look, we don't have long. Are you guys still in or not? You betcha. So, is that the solution you were talking about? Yeah, that's her. Episode 2. Finding Paradise. Thank you for having been part of this. Thank you for making it, Kan Gao. You are definitely a creator of Dear Faye to a lot of us, Kan Gao. If you by any chance watch this, you build all to quote Laura Shigehara, the singer you just heard before, lovely woman. I'm glad you built this little world with me. I really am. Thank you for having been part of this. I love you guys. And as always, I hope this was everything you wanted it to be. I hope it offered you everything you wanted from me. I love you guys. Bye, you.
If you stay right by my side, we'll make it through the night, and we'll never have to feel alone again. So before it's time to leave, would you build a little world with me? It's time. time for me to leave. I'm glad you built this little world.